12 unit all lined up, and we're ready to put total at it. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air. It's Dowling. Good timing on the quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Doherty. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Man, what makes this offense so difficult to defend is they've got receivers that have speed and that can separate. On the first drive of the game, they found a soft spot in the middle of the field, and they took advantage.
Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. No, it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Scanning the field. It's Dowling. They'll run the screen. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Breaks the tackle. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the left. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And are we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have...
Breaks into the open. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Caught over the middle, it's more. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got the quick pass. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Big fella showing some ability. Got away from one tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there to help.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open field as well, and he showed you his athleticism.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Setting up the screen. Got room at the 35. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Well, they pick up the first first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They go to the ground. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Morris. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it up the 16-yard line. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his back in the middle. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Out of the gun, the inside give. Made a defender miss. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Burrell. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Dropping back, it's Dowling. Hauls it in. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Doherty. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. action on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes a grab down the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. They believe in their running game on third and goal here. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the three. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic three. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. To the air on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll try the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna take a shot. Got it inside the 10. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burrell. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. On the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Defensive back spread all over the the field trying to take away the pass. Get it out on the screen. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Richmond. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He'll need to unleash his thunderfoot on this 56-yard attempt from the right hash. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first two quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Finds a little space. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. You say, well, why don't you throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes the completion is enough to give the punt team some space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking for a man. It's Dowling. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. On the move at the 30. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Richmond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Finds his man. It's Moore. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Wants to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. Stop just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Play number 9 on this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. The screen, and watch out. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. He's looking to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed. Make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Card in the backfield. It's Burrell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. To the air. It's Dowling. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab on the left side. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Wilson on the carry. plows through the defense. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Doherty. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. So we open the final period with a third down play. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Tight game, final period, and this crowd plans to finish strong. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Doherty. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Dowling. Whips it out on the screen. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 20. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Red pass, it's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Hold on just a second. Flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna swing it on second down. He wants it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Off the play fake. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Baxter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Goes to the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Here's a return from midfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Now this offense is back on the field. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run play action. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Looking to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. As the offense gets ready to run out the clock. Take the play clock all the way down to a fraction of a second. Oh, he's got some space. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burrell. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Dowling. Grab near the sticks. It's Burrell. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Burrell. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. The throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richmond. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Looking for room. It's Morris. Can't get him to the ground. There he goes. set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on first down. Back open in the middle.
A lot of times late in games you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job getting it to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball quick.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. From the gun, running back on the move. Headed to the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punching in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Fielded in the end zone, it's Baxter. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Dowling. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Finds his man, it's Doherty. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to pass, a clock an enemy. Working that left side now. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4, they'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab. And he's in for the touchdown.
Well, I love the play call late in the fourth quarter. Now you're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And they spike it to stop the clock. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it on the outside, it's Ross.